SpongeBob SquarePants Mysteries Stage Fright. Chapter 20. A lot of things go through your mind when you're falling. Things like, oh no, I'm falling! And I really wish I wasn't falling! And, will somebody please catch me? But sometimes, when you decide to get onto the private ibis, that's how it goes. You take the plunge, and then you take a plunge. The important thing is, how will you land? Yeah! SpongeBob screamed as he fell, plummeting toward the stage as the pipe swung down from its loosened end. SpongeBob, let go! Sandy shouted. Let go? That seemed crazy, but when he remembered, he'd snapped the safety line around his waist. Finding every instinct that told him to hold on to the pipe for dear life, SpongeBob unwrapped his arms and legs. With a jolt, he reached the end of his safety line's length. Then he swung back and forth above the stage like an actor playing a bird or an angel. Look out below! Sandy yelled as the pipe sliced through the air. Screaming cast members dove out of the way. The pipe swung all the way to the opposite side of the stage without stripping the floor and smacked into the wall. Clink! Everybody all right? Sandy called down. Cast members said they were okay, but Martin Dorado screamed up at Sandy. What are you doing up there? Trying to get us all killed? We didn't loosen the pipe, Sandy answered. SpongeBob and I weren't anywhere near the end of the pipe that fell. Someone must have unfastened it. The ghost! One cast member gasped. Another fainted, falling into the arms of another actor. Pulling on a safety line, Sandy hauled SpongeBob back up to the catwalk. Are you alright, SpongeBob? She asked, concerned for her partner. Oh, sure, SpongeBob said, acting tough. I'm fine, no problem. Just a little fun flight. But who loosened that pipe? That's what I like to know, Sandy said. Come on! They quickly crossed the catwalk to the side of the grid where the pipe had come loose. No one was there, but they checked the joint where the end of the pipe was supposed to be firmly attached. The clamp had definitely been loosened. SpongeBob examined it carefully. What are you looking for? Sandy asked. Any clues the culprit might have left behind, like hairs or scales or bits of fabric from their clothing. See anything like that? SpongeBob shook his head. Nope. Let's check the pipe. He unclipped the safety line and they scrambled down the ladder to the fallen pipe. Turning his back to the fish on stage so they couldn't see what he was doing, SpongeBob pulled out his magnifying glass to examine the end of the pipe. He found no clues. Before the pipe fell, Dorado had been rehearsing a song about two sea hags, one good and one bad, as a possible ending for the show. It was called You Can't See Me 'Cause I'm Floating to the Top. The director hoped its uplifting, inspirational message might prove worthy of a finale. He was thinking the two sea hags would rise above the stage on a column that shot fireworks and confetti. A couple of smoke machines could add to the dramatic effect. Shrugging off the incident with the pipe, Dorado resumed rehearsing the number. Since they were getting close to opening night, he told the two fish playing the sea hags to go put on their hag makeup for the first time. He rehearsed the rest of the cast members while the sea hags got ready. Everyone was curious to see what they looked like with their revolting makeup on. So, what do you think? The bad sea hag asked as she walked on stage in a full haggish makeup. When the cast saw her, they gasped. She looked hideous. The good sea hag looked pretty horrible too, but not quite as terrifying as the bad sea hag. Dorado studied their faces. Not bad, he said. Maybe just a few more warts with hair sticking out of them, but not bad for a first go. He walked briskly to the end of the stage and addressed the full cast. Alright, let's run the number again from the top, this time with our sea hags. He noticed something and said, Wait a minute. Greg, take off your wig. The heroic baritone looked defiant. But I want to get used to it. I figured since you were having the sea hags try out their makeup, I could, No wigs until dress rehearsal, Dorado declared. With all of the events happening around here, I don't want you messing them up, so I have to replace them before the run of the show even starts. I'm not messing, Greg objected. No more delays, Dorado snapped. As soon as we run this number, take that wig off and return it to the wig department. Places! Greg scowled. As the two sea hags walked toward the center of the stage, the bad sea hag started to sway from side to side, moving slowly and staggering. At first, the other cast members thought this might be her sea hag walk, but then she started to wheeze loudly. She scratched her face. The makeup! She rasped. It burns! She wobbled in place, and her legs gave out and she collapsed to the floor. Stay tuned for chapter 21 coming up soon.